And as Secretary Kerry justifies surveillance in Latin America, the Pirate Bay is once again sticking it to copyright enforcers. In celebration of its 10th anniversary, the flagship pirate website has released a modified browser intended to circumvent censorship. And let's now get more perspective on a somewhat extraordinary voyage now with the leader of Sweden's Pirate Party, Anna Troberg. Anna, welcome to RT. Your party's history is very closely connected to that of Pirate Bay. You've seen all the prosecution, even persecution of it. How is it still alive?
It is actually quite amazing that the Pirate Bay is still alive. I mean, it's been around for 10 years, and 10 years is an eternity in internet time. And it's also a site that has been, as you said, persecuted by a lot of copyright industry companies, especially from America, from Hollywood, but also music industry. But they managed to stay alive through a lot of tricks, and the Swedish Pirate Party have been helping them for about 3 years also to stay online. But I think also that the copyright industry will have a really hard time trying to close them down even in the future.
Copyright lobbies are driven by the commercial impact of pirated material. The United States and the EU flourish on commerce. How can your party, which advocates less strict copyright laws, hope to fit in?
Well, we want to reform the copyright laws, because as the copyright laws are aged, they're old now. I mean, the world has changed so much just in the past 10-15 years since the internet really grew big, not only in Europe and America, but also in the rest of the world. So the copyright has to be reformed. It has to be possible for people to copyright material and to share it with their friends, and it's also something that is of no harm to the copyright industry. Copyright actually works as PR, basically. So it's a really good thing, and we want to have a copyright law that works with the time and with the users and with the people that love culture and want to share it, and not work against it.
At the core, your party focuses on free flow information. How does surveillance figure in your party's thinking? What can you say?
The right to personal integrity is incredibly important for the Pirate Party, and it's also very closely linked to file sharing, because if you want to stop file sharing, someone somewhere needs to know everything that you and me send and receive with our computers. And you all know what we do with computers today. I mean, we work over the internet, we date over the internet, we buy things, we communicate with our friends. So to have someone monitoring everything that you do online is a huge integrity infringement. And we have, I mean, lately we have the Edward Snowden revealing the American spying on the internet, and I mean that is a huge problem that we need to deal with, and it's a problem that the whole world has to deal with, because it's not something that only American citizens are targeted with. It's something that everybody who uses the internet is potentially targeted with.
Absolutely, and you just mentioned, how has this surveillance scandal in the United States affected your party and its support, and how much does the public care?
I think the public cares a lot. The problem for my party and for other people who are interested in maintaining the right to your private life and your right to personal integrity is that the traditional parties do not really want to talk about these issues, because they have their own security surveillance scandals that are brewing. In Sweden we have something called the FRA law, which is also a kind of state monitoring of amongst other things, internet activity. So the traditional parties do not want to discuss this, and this is a problem for us, because to have a political debate you have to have a counterpart. You can't debate with yourself. So that is our challenge, trying to get the message out to people, even though no other parties in Sweden really want to discuss these things.
All right, Anna Troberg, leader of Sweden's Pirate Party. Thank you very much indeed, Anna, for talking to us. Thank you.